Hello, my name is Jacob DeWispelaere. I'm doing my informative speech on taking dual enrollment / college classes while in high school. So, dual enrollment is a program that gives these 15-year-olds responsibilities of a college student. My central idea of my speech, the whole point of my speech, is to inform about what dual enrollment is, talk about disadvantages and benefits of dual enrollment, and talk about how common it is becoming. My connection to my audience is that everyone listening to the speech is a peer, and as a peer, they are also in this program as the speech is for a dual enrollment class. As a person in dual enrollment, I feel like I am a credible source to talk about this, and I also feel like all my sources are people who either study the education system or have facts that are proven with numbers and statistics. So I'm going to start off with my first main point of just what dual enrollment even is. So dual enrollment is defined by Ed Glossary as students being enrolled concurrently in two distinct academic programs or educational institutions. Paraphrase in my own words of taking college classes while in high school. Now, dual enrollment usually gives students their associate's degree when they graduate high school if they do all their classes and pass all their classes, which is pretty cool. Like, it gives these students the opportunity to do 2 years of college during their 4 years of high school. So leading into the benefits, my second main point of the benefits and disadvantages, we'll start off with the benefits of dual enrollment. Just allows people to get a head start on college. It gives them a whole bunch of time saved. So usually to get your associate's degree, you have to do 2 years of college, which means these students are saving 2 years worth of school years of time. They're getting all this time to do whatever they want and to start living their life and work and just having a head start. That 2 years is so much time for students to do a lot of stuff that can benefit them so much. And another huge advantage is money. 2 years of colleges could be a lot of money. If you see a whole bunch of people talk about how much money they spent into college and how much loans they're paying off, you see that a lot of people hate this part of college. But with the dual enrollment program, you don't have to pay for these 2 years, as it is a free program that you can just apply and get into and take these classes for free. Another huge advantage of dual enrollment is the amount of classes that these people take, which people think is a disadvantage, and it could be, but you have to look at it as these people are also getting opportunities in like business classes to see what they think about business and what they want to do. If that's something important to them, they gotta see. And then when they're picking their major, if they choose to go into higher education, they then get an idea of these classes. If someone wants to be a motivational speaker or a person who's doing a lot of speeches, then this public speaking class could be very helpful for them to know that. Or a student in like a computer class can see that they want to do a lot with computers and just see what they want to like experience in. But there's also disadvantages with the amount of classes that you're taking. Some students find it like hard to do all this stuff and participate in extracurricular activities, and as high school students, not many people are that responsible. People aren't able to balance their schedules, so having to balance your college courses while in high school could be very difficult for most students. There's also some states that don't accept these dual enrollment credits and some schools that don't, but as it is becoming more common as a program, you see more schools are accepting of them and let you transfer most of your credits if they don't let you transfer all. Now, a John Fink study shows that 88% of students that go into these dual enrollment programs end up going to college and get their higher education. Now, 88% is a high number, And that doesn't even talk about students who go to like trade school or go into these other stuff that is making them loads of money and living their best lives. As we know, some students do. This article, or this report, was from John Finks on eric.ed.gov. He posted this article on their website. Now, as dual enrollment is becoming more common, it is more important that we learn about it. And in a report in 2019 from the National Center for Education Statistics found that 67%, or found that between the years of 2002 and 2010, there was a 67% rise in students taking these classes. They started, or taking these courses, which showed that more people were getting interested in dual enrollment or college courses and seeing that there's either benefits to this that are good for them and allowed them to keep on going. Now, a huge part about this is anxiety. So now, I didn't include this in my benefits / disadvantages, as this is seen as both a benefit and disadvantage. Some students can't do these classes because of the anxiety it builds and how anxious they become and how hard it is for them. But other students see this as a way to them to overcome their anxiety. They get to learn what's going on and how to like defend it and how to like get control over their anxiety. People also feel anxiety for just applying for college applications, but in our personal experiences, it was not hard for us to apply, and we had a whole bunch of help, and we were able to know how to do it. We also learn from these programs how to get the help that we need, how to get a head start, and just overall get better at taking these extra classes. Now, this brings me to my end of my speech. So overall, in this speech, we learned about what dual enrollment is. We learned about benefits, disadvantages, and a mixture between the two. We learned about how common these types of programs are becoming in the US. And for the people who did listen to this speech, they should have a better understanding of everything in the program that they're currently in. They should understand how much more common it's becoming and understand the importance of it. So now we know that dual enrollment students from the ages of 15 and up are able to get their associate's degree and even lead to higher education while in high school, which is overall either a good or bad thing depending on the person.